Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I did a little survey on the community tab on my YouTube page, which will come up in your subscription feed usually, or if you ever want to check if there's anything that I posted, if you go on my channel and you look at the tabs across the top, there will be a community tab and I can kind of interact with you guys there, which is great outside of the comment section. So I put up a little poll on what video that you all wanted to see next, and it was a close one, but you all wanted a brand overview of RMS. Let's spit it out the right time when we say it. Brand overview of RMS. Okay, now that we're on the same page, I have a ton of RMS products. Obviously, they are like one of the most popular green beauty brands. They've kind of done what I wish more brands could do, and I think they will. They've sort of like they're products that everyone loves, like whether you like natural beauty or not. They just have a lot of good cream formulations. You know, Miranda Kerr, Victoria's Secret supermodel, or was, I don't think she's doing that anymore, but I'm not here to talk about Miranda Kerr's life. I am here to talk about RMS, and they have quite the extensive product lineup as the years have gone by, constantly expanding and adding more things. And with that being said, there are some very hot, amazing products, and there are some you know, not my favorite. So I'm gonna run everything down. I'm not gonna swatch the shades, like every single one that I have. I have done videos on the Integrity Botanicals channel corresponding with majority of these products, so I will link those down below if helpful. And anything that I have not done, I will try to include some photos down below for you, so we can just kind of power through this. But you will absolutely be getting my opinion. I am wearing almost 100% RMS on my face today, and we'll get into that. But let's just start off with the foundation. So the foundation, this one is probably my favorite RMS product, and it is also their most recent launch to date. This is the UnCoverup Cream Foundation. It does retail for $52 and comes in 16 shades. It's a beautiful potted formula, so it is cream like the name would suggest. It comes with a little metal spatula. You take a little bit out on the back of your hand. I like to warm it up and then apply it with my fingertips. Once I apply it with my fingertips, I'll go in with a beauty sponge. It's my favorite way to sort of maintain that really beautiful, healthy glow that this product has just throughout. You know, make it just the most natural looking on the skin, which I think it absolutely does that. You'll see right out the gate, I have a really large pimple right here that I've done honestly pretty good job concealing, and you'll see that it sort of provides a little bit of coverage for it, but I do need to go in and really pack on the coverage to cover something like this. Mind you, this is very dry and deep though, so it's not just like an average pimple. I think if you have an average one, the medium coverage that this provides will be perfect for you. But I adore this product. I think if you have yet to try it and you can find one of the shades that works for you, absolutely encourage that. If you're familiar with shopping on Integrity Botanicals, which carries the majority of these products I'm going to share with you here today, then you can get 3 free samples with any of your orders. So if there's something you definitely know you want, like an eyeshadow or something like that, feel free to tack those in and see what shade works for you. But formula-wise, it's incredible. It is amazing, fantastic, the very, very best. It looks so natural on the skin. It wears beautifully. It wears so beautifully. I cannot say enough good things about it. It is my go-to everyday foundation. Try it if you have not. It's wonderful. Moving right along, I'm actually going to try to power through this a little bit more. I just felt very passionately about that. So, UnCoverup Concealer. This will be one that many of you are familiar with. This is classic RMS in their usual little metal packaging. This is a nice formula for those of you who like a very natural look to the skin. If you're sort of like a Glossier girl, but you want Glossier without, you know, with some better ingredients, this is definitely a brand to look into. It will emulate that same sort of look. So I did apply it for you on camera today. You can see it definitely took care of the general dark circles that I was experiencing. I like a little bit more coverage, so I did go in and add a little bit of the Fit Glow Beauty Concealer, which is like my #1 favorite concealer of all time. But this is a really beautiful one for every day. It does go really nicely with the foundation. It's just more of a light medium coverage concealer. I would say maybe like a good medium, not the most buildable formula because it is very creamy. I like to apply this with my fingers or with the help of a sponge as well, but I first like to lay it down with a brush, and that is to sort of maximize the coverage that I'm getting out of the product. But you will see it has a very shiny finish, so you will need to go in with a powder. Unless you like that very, again, dewy, Glossier look. I like that look everywhere else, but not so much underneath the eyes. So I did also try to conceal my pimple with the concealer as well, and you can see it does help a little bit. I just need something a little bit more bulletproof, which is when I went in with the Fit Glow a little bit under my eyes and also on that spot. For powder, they have two different powders. They have their regular powder and they also have a tinted powder. So though these have color, it's very minimal amounts of color, but they also have a translucent option. Both are $34. They do come with this little puff, which I like if you're gonna apply it all over the skin. And the tinted powder comes in 3 shades. Today I use the shade 01, and this is a nice powder, but I think it's definitely more geared towards people who have an oily skin type. So if you are looking for something to really lock it in, take away any ounce of shine there is, I don't like when that much shine is taken away, because I like that more radiant sort of look to come through, unless it's under the eyes. But I also don't like anything this drying underneath the eyes, because I have fine lines and wrinkles there, like a majority of us do, you know, who are not 18 years old. So I don't like something this drying, but I do think this would be an amazing face powder for someone who has an oily skin. I just don't really know where it sort of falls in the lineup. Maybe it was back before they created the foundation, and then that concealer has such a shiny look that you can really matte this down with it. And if that is something you're looking for, it's great. You get a bunch of products in here. You get, I don't have the amount, but I'll put some more information down below for you. But it's like middle of the road price point, decent amount of product, and will definitely strip away any shine or anything like that. Bronzer, they have 2. I only have one of them. I have the Buriti Bronzer. And the Buriti Bronzer, when you swatch it on your skin, you're kind of like, absolutely not. It looks like a metallic brown eyeshadow. It doesn't look great, but when you apply it to the skin, it has a really nice rich pigment and a really nice tone, actually, that is somewhere between a bronzer and a contour, despite that contour bronze shade. I did use the RMS, I don't know which brush this is, but I think it's the Lip2Cheek brush or something like that, to apply it, because it's very dense. So I always like to maintain it right here in the hollows, because I like to get a little bit of sculpting going on, put a little bit on the forehead, here on the chin, just to sort of tie it all together. And you will see it comes on very pigmented, so you do need a light hand. I actually went in pretty heavy-handed, blended it out with a sponge, but the overall look of it is very natural. Is it my favorite cream bronzer on the market? Don't think I could say that, especially at the $28 price point. It is not my favorite. I do actually like powder bronzers because blush and bronzer tend to disappear. But if you'd like to layer something, this is a nice color. Of course, the 2 shades are very limiting. I would only see this really working on someone up to a like a medium tan complexion, not quite like a full-on tan complexion, but it does sit very nicely on the skin. It's very blendable and the pigmentation is nice. So if that's something that you're looking for, RMS could be a good option for you. Luminizers, oh my god. Now this is where RMS really shines. Their OG Living Luminizer is one of my favorite products just on the green beauty market. It has the most radiant, full-on wet look shine. And what I've always loved about this product is that this is the type of product that looks so undetectable on the skin that you could wear it without makeup, just to really emphasize that glow on a really minimal makeup day, and it'll just make you feel and look so radiant. It's stunning. So they've come out with so many shades since then. Living Luminizer is the OG. It's amazing. Then they came out with the Master Mixer. The Master Mixer is sort of the cousin of the Living Luminizer. It's just a little bit more of a golden tone, but it maintains that really beautiful high shine radiance. So for those of you who are more of a medium to deep complexion, definitely check out the Master Mixer. If not, they have so many other shades. They have Champagne Rosé. They have Magic Luminizer. They have the Master Mixer, like I said. They have the Peach Luminizer. Bunch of other shades. There's like 6 or 7 other shades, I believe, in addition to the Living Luminizer. Formula-wise, has my stamp of approval. Today I am wearing the Champagne Rosé Luminizer. This is a newer one that I've been testing out, but it has that same really wet quality. It looks great on the skin. It's just a little bit more of a pink purple tone, but it's not very abrasive. So if you have a more pale complexion and you like that more pink tone, I would recommend that product to you absolutely. But the RMS Living Luminizer and Master Mixer have my 1000% stamp of approval. Those are things that I've used, abused, and adored. If you haven't tried anything from RMS, that is a great starting point. All right, moving right along. Newer releases from RMS. They did come out with 3 shades of powder illuminator. Here I have 2. I'm not wearing these here today, but I had quite the love affair with this product. These are really nice powder highlights. They do have like a light medium and quite a rich shade, which is, I very much like to see that in the green beauty space. These retail for $38, so they are the same price as the cream. But for those of you who maybe have a more oily skin and still want that radiant look, but you like a more maybe metallic finish, not that wet, juicy, oily look. I say oily in the most loving way, by the way. I want to make that perfectly clear. This would be a good option for you. One thing to note is that you need to make sure the tone really does work for you, because these have quite a bit of pigment to them. So sometimes they can look like they're sitting on top of the skin. So that's something that I would definitely be mindful of. For instance, this shade here is Midnight Hour. This one sits on my skin a little too heavily. It's a little too golden. This is more for a medium tan complexion. But the shade Grand Dame, which is their most light golden tone, is beautiful. Maybe I'll even apply a little bit of that here today. This is more of like a pale champagne. I actually don't really think it's gonna pick up here on camera. But what's always nice about a good, actually, I just made like myself a full-on Tin Man nose. So we're gonna remove that. That wasn't a good example. But maybe like here on my brow, yeah. You can see just how pigmented that is and that it really did make that radiant. But these make for lovely eyeshadows as well. These are great. And again, you were getting quite a bit of product. I had quite the love affair with these. Are they my favorite powder illuminator ever? No. Are the cream illuminators? Yeah, they're up there. But they are a good option, especially if you're a big fan of the RMS brands. So those are all of the face items I have. I do not have any of the pressed powder blushes. There are 3 shades. Those colors don't really thrill me, so I don't know if that's something I will try, but if you were dying for me to, let me know. Or if they are amazing and I'm missing out, also let me know. And I don't have the Living Glow face and body illuminator. That seems very beautiful. I would actually like to play with that product. Haven't seen anyone talk about it, so if you love it, please do let me know. Let's move on to lip product, shall we? This is another one that RMS is very much known for. So they have two lip liner shades. So they have 3. They have 2 nudes and they have a red one that I do not have. These are amazing. I know some people, it's like a personal preference whether you prefer a retractable roll-up formula or a sharpenable pencil. These are the retractable formula, $20 each. They really nailed the shades, you guys. Today I'm wearing the shade Daytime Nude, which is a more brown toned pink nude. I like that they went the more brown tone route with both the nudes, because that really allows you to line the lips and sort of cheat the lip a little bit as well. So I always like to cheat this outer area of my lip because my lip gets very narrow there. So I did line my lip with the Daytime Nude lip liner today. They're a really creamy formulation that just glides on. You don't need to put on lip balm or really push and snap the pencil. Haven't had any issues with these breaking, which I like as well. And then they also have the Nighttime Nude option, which is probably my most used option. It's a little bit more of a warmer, deeper shade, but they did a great job on both of these because you can use these with pinks, you can use them with peaches, you can use them with a million different things. I've done a few tutorials on the Integrity Botanicals channel with these products, so I will link that down below so you guys can check that out. Moving right along, Lip2Cheeks. This is of course a cheek product but can also be used on the lips. Lip2Cheeks, what's great about their formula and what's very hard to come across is that they do work really well on both the cheeks and the lips. And that is, again, they have this really emollient, easy to use, comfortable texture that really allows itself to be pigmented and blendable on the cheeks, but also be really comfortable and nourishing on the lips as well. quite a nice shade range here. There are 9 different shades to choose from, starting from very, very light to much darker options. Like I said, I think I've swatched them. Today I used the shade Modest, which is one I think a lot of you will love. I did just choose to use this on my cheeks today and go with something else on the lips, but Modest is this beautiful, warm, terracotta peachy pink. It's wonderful, very warm, uplifting shade. I do think this would work on quite a variety of skin tones, especially on the lips. Then in the lip department, they also have Lip Shines. Lip Shines are less pigmented than something like your Lip2Cheek, if you're familiar with that, but have way more shine, of course. Today I'm wearing the shade Sublime, which is a very pale, very, very cool tone pink that it looks like, but with the lip liner that I have on, and then when I applied this product, I actually really like how this product looks on the lips, and I do like getting a little bit more shine out of my product, because what's nice is that you do get a fair amount of color with these, not quite as much as the Lip2Cheek, but you also get the shine. So if you're someone like me who's really big into lip gloss and that really healthy, sheer sort of color on the lips, nothing overly full on, but you get to skip the lip gloss step. There we go. Skip that step, which is always nice. And again, throw it in the purse. So easy to apply. I adore these. I'll have my favorite shades. That's what I'll do. I'll put my favorite shades of all these categories down below in case you want some more insight into that. But today I'm going to share what I actually used on my face, which is that shade. Finally, they do also have their Wild with Desire lipsticks. This formulation, not my favorite from RMS. I do think they came out with some really nice colors. I have the shade right here, Magic Hour, which is this amazing nude shade. I just think they're a little too drying on the lips. They sort of pull a little bit. However, they do give a very opaque, full-on finish. I just think there's too many good lipstick formulations out there for me to really freak out over this one. Not my favorite in the grand scheme of things. Now let's move along. Actually, let me quickly finish off here. They also have a lip and skin balm that I've tried in this little palette here, which we'll get to. It's just okay. I would say just use coconut oil on you, especially if you want to spend 25 bucks on it. You know, I don't really think it's worth it. I would do something like here. I have the 12 Beauty Hyaluronic Lip Treatment. Yes, you can't use this on your nails. It is only a lip thing, but this is phenomenal and worth every single penny. That's just a miss from me from RMS. Okay, moving right along to eyes. Let's start off with their most known product, I would say, been around the longest, the RMS Eye Polishes. The eye polishes are $28 and they come in 9 shades. What I love about this formula is that they really are a creamy, easy to apply, fully opaque, and very, very metallic product. So what I like about it is it really is just one of those one and done, put them all over. They're meant to be easy breezy, and they really are. And cream shadows are always nice to apply as a base, especially these beautiful metallic tones, which is what I have done here today. Or if you want to apply them on their own and just put a little translucent powder, you can as well, just to sort of lock them into place, because cream shadows, they're not all day wear, and these are no exception. They are a very beautiful formulation, however, one of my more favorites on the market, but you will experience some creasing and things like that. But these products are usually really easy just to kind of tap out with the finger and move on, and also very easy to reapply. I think that's a lot of the ethos that comes with this brand. So my favorite shade is Lucky. It's this beautiful metallic golden bronze shade. That one would look good on everyone. But today I'm wearing the shade Embrace, which is a little bit less full on, but it makes for a really great eyeshadow for layering, and it's a very wearable pink tone. So if you're looking for a very wearable cream pink shade, look no further. This one will do it for you. So I just applied this all over the lid, but I applied it all over the lid after I had first went in with one of their Swift Shadows. So their Swift Shadows are the powder formulation that they have come up with. These have been around for quite some time now. I think I reviewed them when they first came out. My God, this was a long time ago. But I have acquired many shades since. You know, we got RMS on the Integrity Botanicals website, which is always fun. So today I started off my eye look with the shade GR13, which the GR is the Garden Rose. So they have different categories, 3 shades in each. So there's a Twilight Madness, a Sunset Beach, a Tempting Touch, Garden Rose, and Enchanted Moonlight. And these all sort of encapsulate like different shade ranges. So what I like about this formulation actually is I think it pairs really nicely with their eye polishes. So are these my favorite press shadows ever, especially at 20 bucks a pop for a single shadow? No, it's definitely not. But I think that they all have this metallic sheen to them that's not quite that wet, full-on bright look, but there is a shine to them, at least a satiny finish that pairs really, really nicely with the eye polishes. So I like when a brand thinks about products that really seamlessly fit in with their line. Anyways, I started off the look today with the shade GR13, beautiful taupey bronze shade that has almost like a rosy reflect to it. I started that off with the crease, and I actually think that these shadows look very nice in the crease. Like I said, they don't really pick up on any of the fine lines and wrinkles despite that shine, because it's not like a shimmer. It's just a more metallic, satiny finish, if you know what I'm saying. So then I went ahead and applied Embrace all over the eyelid, and then after that I went with one of my favorite shades, which is the shade GR19. This is my OG shade. I knew I would love this one. And again, I'm really attracted to the Garden Rose shade because they're those more purpley pinks, but your Sunset Beach will be all of your golden tones, which are nice. Twilight Madness is more of like your taupes. Then you have, no, Tempting Touch might be the taupes. I don't really know, but anyway, they're all different shade categories, and I have reviewed these at length as well, as far as colors that you're looking for, so I will include that down below for you. It's a decent formula. Would I say run out and buy every single one? No, but if, like, for me, I think Embrace and GR19 make such a beautiful pair that if you're looking to do something like that, yeah, I would definitely encourage a good little combo. Same thing, like Lucky looks really pretty with GR12, but GR12 looks pretty with a lot of different shades because it's this in-between rosy bronze type of look. But I like all of the GR shades, so if you are looking for one of those, they're great. Nice pigment, they blend nicely as well. Little bit of an interesting texture to them, but on top of the eye polishes, they get a thumbs up from me. Then they also came out with the Mult-Eye-Taskers, and I really thought this is a product that I was going to be obsessed with because it's meant to mimic their Magic Luminizer, oh I'm sorry, their Peach Luminizer and the Living Luminizer. And so there's these little sticks that it's like a cream eyeshadow and a pencil that are meant to be used in the inner corner. Now I like it in theory. In practice, not so much because I don't think they're quite pigmented enough, which is a shame because when you swatch it on your hand, you're like, oh yeah, that'll work. But you'll see when I'm applying this product, I really had to take my time to build it up. And this is really more of a convenience thing rather than is this a must-have amazing product on the, you know, that I must have. So I have the peach shade here, so maybe the Living Luminizer provides a little bit more, but I would rather just buy one of the luminizers, use it on my cheek, and then go in with a detailed brush to sort of apply it in that way. But what is different about these is not like they're the same exact formula. They're a little less creamy, they're a little more hard, so I think because of that they would probably stay in place a little bit better, but still, I think you can get the same effect, which is really what we're after, with existing products in the RMS line. And this is something I wanted to love a little bit more, but at $22, this one's gonna be a pass from me. And then we do have one more pass, the RMS mascara. I have the volumizing formula. I have yet to use the defining formula, but just not for me. It just doesn't quite do enough. This is a $28 mascara. I would rather spend a couple extra bucks on the Fit Glow mascara, which is what I'm wearing today. It's just a basic formulation. Do I think it's the worst mascara ever? No. But would I run out and spend 28 bucks on it? Not when there's so many other products from the line that I would rather have. And again, because I'm talking about so many products today, we are not even done. We are getting there though. I'm going to include my favorites, both formula-wise and shade-wise, down below to sort of help guide you, but always get in touch with me in the comment section because I'm here to help with that as well. All right, we are almost done. I know, we're getting there. I wanted to share a couple of the extras that are on the RMS website, or that we carry on Integrity Botanicals as well. And just to clear the air quickly, Integrity Botanicals is a company that I work for that carries a lot of the brands that I talk about here on the channel. So I like to support them as much as I can because I make content over there as well. So if you're ever missing me over here, I'm definitely over there doing some stuff as well, but I don't physically work there, or I'm not a rep by any means. I just love their website, always have. That's how I started working for them, and I make content for them, and that's that. Anyway, moving right along, I want to discuss their signature sets. So they have 2 signature sets on the website. These come with, I believe both come with the Master Mixer and Living Luminizer, and then you'll get 2 different colored lip to cheeks, and then you'll also get a Simply Cocoa Skin and Lip Balm. So I have the Mod collection here, which you can see I have used and abused. I think this is a great entryway into the brand. So it's 44 bucks for one of these. You are getting like a sampling of 5 different products. You know that these 2 products up here, the Luminizer, have my sample of approval. You can see how much I've used them. I just have them now in their own separate thing, so I don't use this quite as much. But this is amazing for travel as well. So if these are already products that you love, I wish there was more, it was a little more customizable, which is why I say it's a good entry product. But anyway, highly recommend these if the shades speak to you. I think that they are great. They do have a powder set that's on there as well, and I think like a blush palette, but those items I have not tried. So if you have, definitely let me know. And finally, I want to talk about some of the brushes. So RMS does have quite a few brushes. They have a concealer brush, they have a cream shadow brush, they have some brushes here for the face, and in general, are these my most reached for brushes? No, but I also have quite an extensive collection of brushes that are already in existence. So maybe I'll put some better options down below. I do get the shapes that they chose for them. I just think for the price and what's on the market and the function of a lot of these brushes that you can do better. But I do like the idea of these more, these retractable ones. Again, really travel friendly. You know, concealer brush, definitely not my favorite. Cream shadow brush has that more dome shape, which isn't always my favorite, but it's all right. Stippling brush, again, some people really like this for cream products on the cheeks. Never been one of my go-to shapes. But I did use this one here today for bronzer, and this one's actually really nice because it allows you to really lay on the product thick and blend it out. But you could always use your beauty sponge for that as well. So it's really just up to you. So I think they're nice brushes, yes. Are they must-have brushes? Not quite. All right, everyone. So that is it. That is almost every single product from RMS I just sort of broke down for you, let you know a little bit more about, let you know about my thoughts and feelings. And they are all on my face today. Overall, RMS is a wonderful brand. I think that what's so great about them is that they are truly ingredients that you could trust. That is something that's always really great with the RMS lineup. And they have quite a diverse range as well. You really can sort of get it all done here. So if you're a big fan of the line already and you just kind of wanted that push to go ahead and get something else, please do. Otherwise, like I said down below, I'm going to put my personal favorites. You know, it's like the foundation, the luminizer, the lip products, the Lip2Cheeks. Those are some ones that really stand out to me and I think are must-haves in your collection, especially if you don't have anything quite like it. RMS also does do a great job with making very wearable shades that I could see women wearing day to day. Price point, it's up there, but you get a lot of product and can use them in a variety of ways. I always like the versatility of a line, which is very much embedded in the nature of the RMS sort of ethos. But anyways, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, I know that was a shitload of information, please just let me know and I will help you a little bit more down below. Everything is also going to be timestamped if you would like to revisit any of the particular things that I was talking about, or if you sort of want me to dissect this, take it one step further and sort of, you know, really lean into the products individually, I could do that as well. So please just let me know. But anyways, I'm gonna have every single thing I talked about linked down below, helpful videos, anything to sort of help you make a better educated decision, absolutely. Anyways, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I use affiliate links down below, so if you choose to shop through that, I get a little kickback, helps me out over here. I hope this video helped you out. Follow me over on Instagram at Green Bunny Video, and I will catch you all in my next one. Bye!